Hi guys, today I wanted to talk a little bit about eyebrows and what not to do and what to kind of look for to making your eyebrows look beautiful and natural all at once. So if you don't know me, I'm Kara, CEO of a beauty company and a makeup artist. And I have a supernatural approach to makeup. Natural because I think our faces are so intricately and delicately beautiful that covering them with layers and layers of potions, powders, and pastes is akin to covering a marble floor with paint and putting sparkles on it. And super because I believe that everything beautiful can be made more beautiful when we take care of it and bring out what makes it amazing. So let's get right into brows. I think brows are a really hard thing to get right because there's so many ways in which we can go astray. So the first thing I want to talk about is color. A lot of our eyebrows tend to be pretty ashy. Most people, even redheads, tend not to have super red eyebrows. Even if they do have some reddish tones to them, they're typically not as red as the rest of their hair. So when we do really warm colors, another thing is that we have a lot of veins around our eyebrows, so our skin tends to be pretty red around there as well. So when we do warm colors, it's the quickest way for them to look unnatural. On the other hand, if we use something too gray and it kind of has that bluish cast, that can be a telltale sign of fake eyebrows as well. So really trying to find a color that appears neutral when you draw it onto the eyebrows is huge and makes a massive difference. The second thing that I think makes our eyebrows look really natural is if we draw them on with hair strokes. Rather than kind of stamping them on or painting them on, little hair strokes tend to look more natural because we're kind of recreating the hair strokes that brows have. And any of the kind of brow trends, like where they're light here and they kind of get darker in a chunk this way, it can be kind of a fun artsy thing, but it isn't really the way that brows look. Brows can be more sparse in the center area by all means, but that's a great place where you can do your brow hairs and kind of focus more of the thickness here. But anytime that it looks really smooth, then it doesn't really look like hair, because hair isn't very smooth. It's textured and there's dark and light spots. If you look at real brows, you'll see a lot of that, and it is so flattering and so kind of gorgeous around the eyes when the brows are done right. The other thing is placement. So anytime our brows go too low in a point down here, it makes us look angry. It also can make us look a little older when our brows are low, because as we age, our foreheads drop and our brows drop. And when we're mad, our brows drop. So anytime they're really low in here, you'll know if you're kind of feeling that heaviness right around your eyes, you want to lift them up a little bit. The way that you know when they're too high is there's a little pocket right here, and it's kind of a really nice guide. Everyone has a little bit of a pocket, or most people do, where if they're above that pocket, it will look a little funny because that's kind of where their brows are supposed to sit. And when our brows are too high, we tend to kind of look surprised or a little kind of doe-eyed, like confused. When we're confused, our brows raise, and when we're surprised, our brows raise. And when you look confused and surprised a lot, it tends to just make you look a little less smart. So that's not where most of us are headed, unless you're going to court or something. Then you might want them to look really surprised and sweet. The other thing you want is to make sure your arch isn't too high. That's kind of where you get that evil look, because it's like that maniacal. What I'm trying to say basically with all of these shape ideas is we want our expressions to speak for themselves. If we're looking a little evil, we want to look evil in that second or that moment. We don't want our brows to kind of stay in that place. We can be confused, we can be surprised, we could be excited. I want all of your expressions to show on your face, and when your eyebrows are enhanced correctly and the way that they're meant to be on your face, then those expressions, which are so important, will show properly, and it won't be kind of rearranging them. which can just feel unnatural and just kind of take the you out of you and your expressions. So basically just kind of keeping them with the natural shape that they are and enhancing them in areas where they're sparse, and really just bringing out, some people have really light eyebrows, and just kind of bringing out that color so that you can show your expressions through your eyebrows. They're one of the most beautiful ways to show them. And they also frame your face and really bring out your eyes. So those are just a few quick tips with eyebrows. If you want me to do an eyebrow video where I just take you through my whole routine, let me know and I will make one of those. And have a good day.